Hi, I'm Bronwyn from the UPRoar team, and today I'm going to show you how to use UPRoar tools. The first thing I'd like to show you is how to use the country profile. So on the home page, which is where I am now, you can see the total number of recommendations that have been made at the Universal Periodic Review since it started in 2006. If you need a little refresher about the UPR, we've got some information here, but there's also a lot more resources out there. When you navigate to the country profile, you see the overview of all of the recommendations that we have in our database, which is 77,074 recommendations at the moment, made to 193 countries on 26 topics. And 193 is the total number of UN member states that undergo the Universal Periodic Review. But because the UPR is a voluntary peer review process, not all countries show up for everybody's review session. So 110 countries have made recommendations to Afghanistan on 22 topics. But if we navigate to another country, for instance, Honduras, we can see that only 65 countries have made recommendations to Honduras. Another piece of information that we can find on the country profile page is the top 5 countries that make recommendations to the country we've selected and the top 5 topics that the country has received recommendations on. So here we can see that Egypt has made, so far, 16 recommendations to the Netherlands, and a majority of those were not supported by the Netherlands. The top topic that the Netherlands receives recommendations on is equality and non-discrimination. But if we look, for instance, at people on the move with 99 recommendations, a majority of those have not been supported. And if we scroll further down, we can also see an example of a recommendation that has been made to the Netherlands. So for instance, here, Egypt's recommendation to the Netherlands in cycle 3. We're in the 3rd cycle of the Universal Periodic Review at the moment. They recommended to the Netherlands to ensure that its anti-terrorist legislation 2016 corresponds to international human rights standards. And the Netherlands supported that recommendation. So in the next tutorial, I'm going to show you how to dig a bit deeper into this by looking at the directory to find out more about those recommendations.